Welcome back to Minecraft Bingo. This is Fetchr 5.3 by Noenizer, and it's time now for the 5 in a row bingo challenges. Let's generate a card for the first of the 2 5 in a rows for this episode. We're trying to get bingo in a row, column, or diagonal in the quickest time possible. It looks like our spawn point has a village with hay bales. I see wool, and we've got all the crops here, carrots and potatoes. What are these houses? No redstone trade. But some of these houses look good. We might be able to get an emerald. What is this one? I don't recognize it. So we might have some value there at the village. I see mushrooms over on this side. There's red and there's brown. And what else? These are cows. Okay, we've got cows. That's good. Nothing in the water, I think. I don't see any shipwrecks. And that's about it. There's some kelp. What is this? Pumpkins. Okay, good. We have a source for pumpkins. Let's take a look at the card and see what we want to do here for the quickest bingo time. Pink Petals, Enchanted Book is out. Glow Ink is impossible, usually. I didn't see any cocoa beans. Is that even possible? I don't think there was a jungle anywhere. Yeah, no, let's get rid of the cocoa beans. And then what happens if we get rid of redstone? Is there anything left on the card that we can do? It looks like diagonals are out. I don't like this, even though it's just a hay bale. It also requires 4 redstone. We might be stuck doing redstone, honestly, because I don't see anything left on the card. This diagonal here doesn't look too bad, except we don't have a swamp for the red apple, so we need to loot it in the village. And then cocoa beans, I don't have a source for that. Where do we go for a jungle? Not this side, that's for sure. Maybe northwest? I mean, it's just a cocoa bean, right? How hard can that be to find? Alternatively, there's this row here, but it also requires a cocoa bean. I think we might be better off just going for the diagonal. I don't know where to hunt rabbits either. We need a rabbit biome, which we don't have here. There's nothing flat, like a desert or a snowy area to hunt rabbits, so that's going to be difficult. We can get the wool, and hopefully we can get the red apple, but that's all the help we're going to get from this village. Let's get started with the challenge, and we'll see how quickly we can get these 5 items for bingo on the diagonal. We need to swim this way. Yeah. What's up, Squid Man? Nearest tree, probably we'll just go to one of these over here. There's some birch trees that'll work for wood. And should we make the tools first or loot the village first? Either way, we're going to need tools and a furnace. And we're not going to get a furnace from the village, unfortunately. Let's just go see if there's a red apple and a piece of wool in the village. And then we'll make our tools and move on from there. Because we still have 1 surface item left to find. 2, I guess. The rabbit and the cocoa bean. Before we can go underground for the deep slate. Okay, we have a crafting table done. I think that's a bookhouse guy. So yeah, there is a book. We could maybe trade for a book. That's interesting. We could get iron here too. And there's sheep. And there's cows. Well, I didn't really account for all of that stuff. I just came for 1 wool. And a red apple. Red apple is very important, which we got. I'll take the money and the food. And then, let's see, I don't need potato. And I don't think I need iron for anything. No, probably not. Okay, there is a little bit of jungle this way. I need 1 wool. Let's go back. This has got to be easier than killing a sheep. We'll just grab 1 wool from here. For the painting, in fact, we could craft that now. I think I'll wait though. Let's wait on the painting. Let's go try to find a cocoa bean and a place to hunt rabbits, which means I need to pick up a flower. This dandelion here, I think, will be fine. So this is not really the type of jungle I need. And then it turns into a savanna here, which isn't great. I need tools. Let's just go over here where there's some stone, and we'll make some tools quickly. Let's see. Let's start with the painting. I want an item. I want an item from this card, and then make a pickaxe, and I should be able to afford a boat and doors. I can make doors, right? Yes, and then this can be sticks. We'll get some more wood in just a moment. So we could have stayed, I don't know how to get the bone, but we could have stayed at the village and traded for the enchanted book, and then it would have been just mushrooms. But I think we should just stick with the diagonal plan. I don't think it helps us that much to change now, even though we did get some good loot there in the village. I need this to move, and then I need a furnace for the rabbit meat. There we go. That's enough for a furnace, and now we just leave, right? Is there a tree close? Kind of. This one here. And then we're looking for cocoa bean, but we don't have a jungle. Desert would also be great. Maybe we can find one, and let's go this way. Stay away from the cold biomes, I think. If we're looking for... Okay, there's a jungle ahead. Nice. Now we just need maybe a desert. If we have a desert, we can hunt rabbits there. I picked up a flower already to do exactly that. A dandelion. Where do we go for cocoa bean? I don't see small jungle trees, only big jungle trees. But there's going to be one in here somewhere, right? Okay, there we go, right there. Yes, I see the cocoa bean already. So now we just need a place to hunt rabbits, and then we can go underground. Yeah, we're solving problems now. There we go, cocoa bean there. And then we're out. Uh-oh, there's no rabbit hunting biomes here. I don't think there are. What is all this then? I see mushrooms. Flowering azalea. Shipwreck? Shipwreck's not going to give us rabbit meat though. So I think this is not worth our time. There's a trail ruin. This is cool, but I don't have time to dig that out. I mean, yeah, another flowering azalea there. This is not exactly a rabbit biome, so we need to keep moving. Sweet berries, of course. There are bushes here. Lots of sweet berries. Copper. I need a place to hunt rabbits. Where is that going to be? I'll take anything. First thing I see. 5.5 minutes in. Okay, deserts. This is where we go to hunt rabbits. Hopefully there's at least one. And then we can just find a place to dig down. This looks like a good place to get out. And once we get down to deep slate, it's just one deep slate cooked that we need. Okay, there should be a rabbit here. Let's get our dandelion ready. Now this desert looks big enough for one rabbit. There, right there. I see a rabbit already. Not too far away. Yeah, we might be okay here. You are a child. Where is the adult? There. All right, and then let's cook this quickly, and then we gotta go. Okay, one item left, but we don't have much time. That doesn't go very deep, does it? Here, pick this up. And get the door ready. I don't see anything that goes deep enough. Maybe here? I don't know, we just have to pick something and dig down. Yeah, there's nothing deep here. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Let's just dig in here then and go straight down. What's our Y level? Ooh, we're pretty high up. Yeah, okay. There we go. That's promising. I like that. Goes a little bit deeper. How deep, how low can we go, though? It looks like we're done. No. Hold on. And bam. All right, so we got a little bit of distance there, but we're not there yet. Getting very close. I just need one deep slate. We're going to finish. Maybe we can get a sub 8. It's not going to be a great time. Okay, there we go. That's our deep slate. Chuck that in there. And then we're pretty much done. Let's just get rid of everything on our hotbar. And now we wait. Can we get a sub 8? 7 minutes and 45 seconds is our time. Ooh, it got dark fast. Let's get out of here. And what's going on? Why? Aha! All right, let's jump into another 5 in a row challenge. Wow, that is a lot of flowers. 7 minutes and 45 seconds is the time to beat. Let's generate a new card for the second of the 2 5 in a row bingo challenges for this episode. We're still trying to get bingo in a row column or diagonal in the quickest time possible. What is this? A dripstone cave? Okay, I do see dripstone there. So we've got a dripstone cave. We've got a swamp. There is savanna. I see horses for leather. There's sheep. And there are flowers. I don't see any cherry groves. No pale gardens. But maybe we can make something work here. I don't see any structures either. No ships. No geodes, no villages, no ruin portals, nothing. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, let's take a look at the card then. We're going to have to go for some reliable items. So let's get rid of some of the more unreliable and mob drops. Cactus flower is out. Cherry sapling is not possible. What does that leave us with? Okay, this might work. We can maybe get something from this. We've got a column here, the second one from the left with a book. The cooked rabbit meat, the flint, 3 clay for the flower pot, and 9 kelp for the dried block. So we need a smoker. 1 leather, 3 sugar cane, the flint, and the clay. We can do that. That's very reliable. We might even be able to get it done quickly. Our plan for leather is these horses. There's 3 of them. After we get the leather for the book, we need to find a biome with rabbits. Everything else we can get in the ocean. Yeah, we can get kelp there. Where do we go for a rabbit? I don't see any good rabbit hunting biomes, so we're going to need to travel somewhere. Someplace either cold or warm, so like a snowy biome, or possibly a desert. But I think we can get this to work. Let's get started with the challenge and see how quickly we can get all 5 items for bingo. Second column from the left. We're going to start here, though, this tree. I want my tools before we leave, and I also want the smoker crafted. So we'll have to get some logs once we have tools. And we need at least 1 furnace, but we should wait to craft the smoker until after we've cooked up the clay for the flower pot. That seems like the right thing to do. Let's make a crafting table and some sticks. I like how many reliable items are on this column, but I am worried about the rabbit. Let's make a boat, and it looks like I can't afford doors yet. Let's grab some stone here. I want to make a new pick as soon as possible. Those sheep are making noise. It's kind of bothering me a little bit, but I'm not going to let it bother me because I'm super focused on what we need to do for this challenge. How much stone do I need? That's enough for the furnace, and then just the tools. So that should be enough. Okay, let's finish crafting the tools first. so that I can confirm that we have enough stone. It looks like we do. Oh, wait, make the furnace. There we go. And now I'm ready to collect wood and logs. Stone is done. Let's grab 4 logs here. And then we go after the leather. Okay, there's 4 logs, but we're not done yet. No, no, no. We need wood. Wood for smelting. And so that should be enough. Let me grab 4 of these out, and then the rest can all be planks. I never made doors, but maybe we'll be okay without the doors. Let's go get our leather. How do I get there? This way. I see the horses. I just need to get there and get there quickly. Is there a gravel patch? I didn't see one. I want the flint. Okay, 1 leather please for the book. No, nothing from that horse. And there we go. There we got our 1 leather. So now we can go. Which way should we go? I need a gravel patch and I need clay. So I think we're going to cut through the swamp because I know we can get clay there. Let's see. Okay, I just don't like the look of the terrain here, but there will be clay guaranteed right here. Come on, come on, come on. All right, now we need kelp, and I need gravel. Where do we get the kelp? I saw kelp over here somewhere. Yeah, right here. I need 9. Did I get 9? I got some. Yeah, okay, I've got enough kelp, and I need sugar cane, which is, well, back that way, but also this way. Oh, wait, I actually want to go this way. Sorry. So we'll grab sugarcane this way. I just spotted a biome that could have rabbits. I don't have a dandelion for rabbit hunting yet, but if we can grab one of those 2, that would be convenient. Otherwise, we'll have to hunt rabbits the hard way. Okay, where do we go for bunnies here? I need a bunny hunting area. Let's go this way. Actually, that might have been good right there. This does not look so good, but let's go up and take a look. And I need to get the clay smelted, so we'll do this. Any rabbits here? I don't see anything yet. Let's keep looking. We'll grab this dandelion over here to help us out. And then there's a couple more places we can search, and we need to search them all. Please just have 1 rabbit. 1 rabbit here somewhere? No? No, I don't see anything there either. There's a couple more places we can look, but so far we're not looking too good here for bunnies. All right, you've got to be done, right? Please say you're done. Yes, okay. Make the clay into bricks. Flower pots, that is. Sugarcane needs to be paper. Make the books, and then make the smoker. Oh, right. I need my furnace for that. Okay, smoker is next, and then we need to find a gravel patch for the flint. And where can we go to continue hunting rabbits? This way. All right, where'd that smoker go? We need to do the kelp next. Okay, I see a rabbit. Throw this in here. And I'll be back for that in just a moment. Where's the bunny? Right there. Yes, we got the meat. Okay, now we look for gravel patch. Why don't I see one? Oh, there were rabbits here. Rabbits here the whole time? I did not know about the rabbits here. Let's see. You want my dandelion, don't ya? You can have it. Come on, come here. Should we give it to the child? Where'd the adult go? We'll give it to the child. Oh, this is the adult. Okay. So we get the love hearts. Nice. I need to cook up this rabbit meat. Is there a gravel patch? Is that one? Yes. Okay. How much flint do we need? Just 1? Okay. Gravel is done. I mean, flint. Flint is done. Why can I not sprint? Grab this, throw this in, make the kelp block. And then we just have one item left. It looks like we're going to get a pretty decent time here. I missed. 6 minutes and 20 seconds was the time. Give me a lucky rabbit's foot for this one. Nope, just more meat. So good rabbit hunting biome here. You're a child, right? You're an adult. I got rid of my dandelion, so we got to chase him down. Are you going to give me a rabbit foot? Oh, where'd you go? Oh, he's a slippery one. Come here, come here. Come here, bunny. I should have kept the dandelion. No, just meat, just meat. And you are a child. So many rabbits here. Another child. All the baby bunnies. You are a child, right? You look big. He's big boned. And then you are also a child. Okay. All right, well, let's go back to the lobby. It looks like we're done here. And that's going to do it for this episode of Minecraft Bingo. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.